Hello and welcome back. So glad you're here. We've been talking about mind transformation and not just being transformed for the sake of being transformed, but for the sake of knowing the Father, the author, and our Savior. And so today I want to introduce you to someone who absolutely lived this principle. A young guy named Daniel. Here's the verse. But Daniel resolved to not defile himself with the royal food and wine, and he asked the chief official for permission to not defile himself in this way. Daniel 1:8. Now that word resolved in Hebrew, it's the word zoom, and it actually means to transform, to determine, to set your mind. So right there, tucked quietly into that one word, is our whole conversation about resolving and transforming, to be transformed, right? Picture this. Daniel is a young teenager, probably around 14, 15 years old, ripped away from everything familiar and dropped right into the middle of Babylon. Now, Babylon was not boring. Think glamour, think luxury, think royal feasts, intrigue, lust, power, dark arts, the full shebang. And there was nobody watching Daniel. No parents, no accountability partner, no small group leader checking in on him. So Daniel had a whole buffet of temptation. Most of us, let's be honest, would have said, well, when in Babylon, whatever, yeah, and helped ourselves to the royal menu. But Daniel saw something that most people missed. This wasn't just an internship in the king's court. This was indoctrination, sophisticated, luxurious, incredibly persuasive indoctrination designed to make him forget who he was. And that's where I want to pause and look at you. Yes, you listening right now. Who are you? Not what you do. Teacher is a job. You may say mother, but that is a role. You may say pastor, but that is a vocation and a calling. Who are you really at the core? Because here's the thing, if you don't know your identity, you won't even notice when you're losing it, when the world strips you of it. You will just slowly, comfortably, deliciously conform and one day look in the mirror and not recognize yourself. Daniel knew who he was, and that knowledge gave him the courage to resolve, to transform his mind and stay unsoiled in a world designed to swallow him whole. Daniel knew his God-given identity and knew the God who gave him the identity and held on to him. So today, our challenge is simple, but it is deep. Know your God-given identity and then hold on to God who gives you the identity. Until next time, God bless.